What is up, YouTube? And today I have a new video for you that is going to be all about, is Die Maschine a good map? So before I get started, I just want to say, if you're enjoying my videos, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and just get on with the video. So the question is Die Maschine a good map? And to keep it short and simple, yes, this map is good. This map maybe could be considered great. I would say it's on the cusp of greatness is for me the best way to put it. And really it's for three reasons. It's the map itself is good. It's the gameplay and it's the weapons. So I want to talk about all three of these while we just lead these two guys around. And we're going to start off with the map. So to start off with the map, a lot of people might say this map really can't be that good. It's just knocked in another Call of Duty, right? And to that, I'd say, no, you're wrong. This is Die Maschine. And let me explain why. So just to start off, this is a starting room right here. This is where you spend most of your time if you're training. You can train right in here. It's super easy. But it's such an integral part of the map. And then you just open up and you're like, okay, I'm in Noct. This is where I'm going to spend most of my time, This is all the parts of Noct that we know. And then you come up here and you're like, well, what is this? Well, this is new. So it can't just be Noct. Then you have all of this as well. And then let me just hop up on here and you can see even further. I mean, look at the size of this. And then there's Noct right there. This map is completely different than Noct. I would say you probably spend 90 to 95% of your time not in the original part of Noct. And I haven't even went down here yet. I mean, you have this whole little tunnel, and then you go down into like this laboratory. I mean, look at all of this. Like this is almost what I'm gonna say is when they made Nuketown again in Black Ops 4, what it should have been when you opened up the bunker. I mean, this is just a completely different map, and I can't stress that enough. I mean, the colors are nice. When you think Noct, you don't think of colorful. You don't think of good looking. It's just nostalgic. It's scary. This is colorful. There's graffiti all over, but they also made it kind of, I guess, thrilling would be the word. So I would say to people who want to say, oh, this is just Noct, it's not. Actually play the map. It's completely different. It obviously plays different. And that's going to bring me on to my next point, which is gameplay. It's no secret that in Black Ops 4, Treyarch made some really bad innovations. The maps were all right. The new point system was kind of hit or miss. And one really, really big thing they did was they took away our perks. But they didn't in this one. They brought them back. So you still have your jug. You still have stamina up. They added elemental pop. But they also still made some good changes. Like, let's take quick revive, for example. When you come and get quick revive over here, you're not buying a self-revive. You craft that. You craft self-revives now. What you're buying when you buy a quick revive is the ability to regen health faster. So that's something that's a change that's okay. That's good. Or they added these crafting tables where you can craft stim shots, monkeys. You have your lethals you can craft. You can craft the combat bow, a sentry turret, war machine, self-revive, a chopper gunner. All this stuff is just innovations that make zombies unique, makes it replayable. You can play it in different ways. Another thing that they added is being able to pack a punch quickly, and I'm about to show you what I mean by that. So usually whenever you go to pack a punch, you got to put it in, you watch your gun go in, and then it comes back out. In this one, you're finished, just like that. So mid round, you need to pack a punch. Your weapon needs a boost. you can do that. And then you can just walk right back up here and get going. Um, Another thing that they added, and that's really nice, and I'm gonna pause it to show y'all, is you can bring in any class you want. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of classes right here, and you can spawn in with any of these classes. Now, when you do that, your gun starts off at the lowest rarity, which is red. You can then take it to green, blue, purple, gold. So this just adds such a new layer of complexity to this game in general that wasn't there before. Um, Another thing that's also nice that they added is whenever you spin a box, and let me go ahead and get to the box so I can show y'all. Each gun has a different weapon rarity and different attachments. So if you're playing with a friend and both of y'all, let's say both of y'all get the gallow from the box, your gallows can be different. Your gallows can be different weapon rarities. So let me go ahead and hit the box and show y'all what I'm talking about. So when you go ahead and spin it, it's gonna pop up and it's green. I have a red dot. I have what looks to be a suppressor. Yeah, I haven't put that on these. That's new. And that's something that just adds to the replayability of the game. There's always something different. And one thing that it adds is you're able to come back later in the game and I can get my MP5 in legendary. So I don't have to just spin my salvage, which is all this, upgrading it. I can spin it again. I can come back later. It keeps me hitting the box. Another thing that they added that's really nice is these things right here, the ammo boxes. You can buy ammo for any weapon from an ammo box. So there's no more I'm running out of ammo or I have to leave my spot that I'm training at to go get ammo. You just buy it from the box. Watch. For 250, I have full MP5 ammo, and it scales with how you pack a punch it. So a lot of stuff that they did is just very small things that could be, I guess, considered quality of life improvements. And so one more thing I want to talk about as far as gameplay goes is when you get to round, I believe it's 52 or 53, they added super sprinters. So it keeps high rounds engaging. As you see, I got another green weapon, which is my AK. With the super sprinters, though, once you hit around 52 or 53, you have zombies that can run as fast as you, if not faster. So you can't just sit here and just run. And I mean, these zombies are nowhere near me. I mean, look how fast they're going. If that happens on a higher round, you're getting hit immediately. So what they've managed to do is make this game decently easy to get to high rounds, to keep average players engaged, but they added an extra layer for those high round players. They need to figure out, okay, how do I stay ahead of these super sprinters? How do I kill them quick enough? And with that, I want to get into my third and final thing, which is the weapons. How do you kill super sprinters quick enough? And it's because they've made every weapon in this game viable. Now, don't get me wrong. Some weapons are better than others. I mean, this Gallo is better than this AK. The Gallo is the best wall weapon in the game. But it doesn't mean that this AK isn't viable. This is a green AK. I can upgrade this through salvage and high grade salvage to legendary. I can pack this 3 times. And it makes it viable. It's not the best thing to use, but if I want to use it, I can use it. You have the ray gun. The ray gun is infinitely better than any other wonder weapon in this game. But you don't need it. You don't need the actual wonder weapons of this game. But you can use them if you like, and every weapon kills. And that's something that's really special, because that usually doesn't happen in a Call of Duty. Now, there is going to be weapons that, aren't going to be as effective at killing as far as speed goes. A sniper rifle takes forever to scope in. You only have, like, 1 shot before you got to pull the bolt back. So, obviously, killing tons of zombies with a sniper rifle is not going to be the easiest thing. but you can use it. It's not hard. And I mean, as you can see right there, the Gallo just absolutely melts these zombies. And along with the weapon tiers, you know, the attachments, overall, they just did a really good job with keeping these weapons, you know, fresh, keeps you using different weapons. You know, the camos are great. So, just overall, a really great job with these weapons. And with that, I just kind of want to sum this up and as just, yes, Die Maschine is a great map. You know, and it's for those reasons that I gave. The map is fun. The map is engaging. It looks good. You know, the innovations that Treyarch has added made gameplay fun. The weapons are all viable. You know, it's not just let's all go for one thing. You know, you can mess around and try different strategies. And all that just adds to the replayability of a map. You know, how the map is perceived. And it's just really refreshing to have a different zombies, but still have the feel of the same old zombies. And with that, that's gonna be it. You know, if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. And I'm looking forward to getting out some more videos, hopefully on some new maps, and hopefully they keep them up being this good.